Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 94 of Millennial Movie Talk. I am Michael. I am joined by Chris.
Oh, that was beautiful. Hello.
Steph.
Hello.
And Alex.
Almost beautiful. I unmuted and he just went.
Oh, you're kidding.
I unmuted him during the intro.
That was beautiful. I was so happy.
And he just went, like, exhaled to get ready to go. And he was like, all you're going to hear during the intro is.
For anyone that doesn't realize, I threw the intro to Michael just as the music was rolling, and it was velvety tones were beautiful. Brought everyone into the show.
How was everybody?
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that.
Yeah, Steph will always complain. Don't worry.
You get used to it after a while.
I'm not made of the same strong stuff that you males are. I'm sorry. I'm fragile.
But she called us strong.
Body mass.
I'm fragile.
Man talk.
Man talk. Yeah.
Busy week, guys. Busy week. A lot to talk about, is there?
I don't know. It's a hot week.
It's a hot week.
Everyone's got like heat
ra-
brain, so
yeah.
everyone's like slow. And
We're ready to go. Chris and I are almost matching.
We are.
Chris has got
Oh,
the
yeah.
shirt I'm
Once.
trying to acquire.
Yes.
Oh.
You're trying to
And
acquire it.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're trying to buy it off him or something?
Yeah. Well, I need
He's trying
that
to get it
match
off my
shirt.
get it off me this episode
Yeah.
before the episode.
Oh,
is
so
that is his
I will
one
own-
goal.
I will own Chris's shirt.
Okay. All right. You can try.
And Steph once again going against the fat. What is it? It's like a dress code, and she's wearing black.
Well,
Yes.
I know what works. He's wearing bottle green.
No, it's green. He's with
it's
us.
Fine. He's with us.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's green. He's
We
green.
have a dress code. We
One
say no
of
black,
us.
and guess what?
One of us.
Exactly.
All right, fine.
Can we
I'll wear
just
a
throw on a
different
clip
colour
of last week to see if Steph's wearing black again?
Exact same outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wearing black
How
again.
dare she outfit
I
reveal?
really hope she is because I can't remember.
Yeah,
if she is or
yeah.
this week.
not.
I don't think it's the exact same, but it's pretty damn close.
Yes. Well, busy week. Busy week.
Yeah, very busy.
Do you just jump into the first thing on the board here?
Well, this is a movie podcast, Alex.
God, if only we saw this joke coming.
Yeah.
It's WandaVision, guys.
I'm up to date now.
Are you good?
WandaVision.
We're good.
so are
Chris-
you, right, Chris?
I am up to date. Yeah.
So we're all good. WandaVision. This is the show that everyone loves.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes.
Pretty much.
We
I'd
love
say-
WandaVision.
We love
Anyone
WandaVision.
Sad to
I've
see
talked
it
to
go.
is actually like in love with the show.
3 months.
I got into
Yeah.
a lot of trouble and I raised a lot of suspicion with my sister because when I gave you the Disney Plus login details to my account, she's like, should we finally watch WandaVision? I said, yeah, let's get into it. We checked because we've seen episode 1 and 2.
Didn't you make a
And
new
then
profile?
All I saw was just...
There were no profiles.
I don't really
yeah.
know. I think we just all use the same on in my family.
Oh, okay,
And she was
yeah.
like, episode 5, halfway through, what is this,
It's like
Stephanie?
it's ticking along as well.
and I was like, do I
Hey man,
tell
if you
her?
jump on my Disney Plus, you get your own profile.
Do I tell her? You can create a profile. I've just never... I don't know how.
Maybe I'll do that
the
next
exact
time.
same
Everyone
way.
who leeches off me gets a profile.
Then you'll see what I'm watching though. Like, Alex knows what I've been watching on his Stan.
exactly.
He messages me.
Stan's got the beautiful thing of watch history.
Oh, yeah.
So like this week, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was on mine, but I was on yours for some reason.
Yep.
And I went watch history, and I was like, yeah, I did watch Good Will Hunting this week. And then I slowly click, I'm like, no, I watched that on Blu-ray. And then I looked, I was on Chris, I'm like, all right, Chris and I just both randomly watched Good Will Hunting this week.
No,
Hey.
Yeah.
I remember one time, like, this was before I even owned Stan, you had logged it into my TV, and I think I had left it on, and I open it up, and the first thing I see is Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah,
Good
Collision
old
Course.
Steve Irwin.
Remember that movie?
Oh.
I
The
think
Crocodile
so.
Hunter movie, where like the parts with the Crocodile Hunter are, like shot like in a different ratio than the actual Hollywood parts of the show.
Yep.
It's really weird.
I know of it, but I've never actually
Yeah,
seen it.
big
Yeah.
fan, big
One of
fan.
those weird one that popped on ABC at, like late at night. You know,
Oh, it was
reruns.
it was the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It still is.
That would
So-
be. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say if this was like a radio show. That'd be a great call in. The like, what have you seen on someone else's
Yeah.
like Stan? Like,
Give us a call on
like-
13 10 60.
yeah. Hey, Dad, why'd you watch Valentine's Day alone the other night? I didn't know you like chick flicks.
Dad, you're rewatching Friday Night Dinner again.
Again.
So WandaVision.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are we
It is
thinking?
really ramping up now.
You're sweating.
Yeah, it is a bit warm.
You're sweating.
I heard that the last 3 episodes of WandaVision are going to be
An
an
hour
hour
long.
long.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into it.
Oh, I think we're
Okay.
already into it, but
It's gonna be cool.
I've still got a lot of questions around how Vision is operating.
I'm sure we'll find out.
I'm sure we will, but it's just like, yeah, has she brought him back? I have no idea.
He's-
all we know is that she stole his body.
He's
He's
not
got
going to
his
leave
own
when
consciousness.
when he leaves the Hex. He won't be alive. Like he can't. We're never going to see. Vision's just not going to be a character anymore after this show finishes.
Well, that's the thing though, but he's got his own consciousness now. Like
Yeah, but as
Does
soon as he
he?
leaves her little bubble,
well, he's
he
made
will
the
be
decision
gone.
Yeah.
to leave to go to the Hex. Okay,
Yeah.
I
so
mean,
you think-
so
I think he's
No,
just
it's all right.
becoming a bit self-aware. It's not obviously like he's like himself again. I think he's just becoming a bit more self-aware.
But how is that possible without her having built some sort of...
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It might be just... I don't know.
Yeah,
I
can't actually to these guys about it a bit, but I haven't spoken to you because I just watched it as well. So like my fresh take on Vision is like because there's the dead body. We know the dead body's there, so the consciousness is I feel like purely in Wanda's head, but she's like created this Vision character, but it's so Vision that it's like self-aware.
Okay,
but it's still like in her mind, if that makes sense, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what
so she's still like controlling every.
Yeah.
Like, it's still what she's created.
It seems in his character to have.
Well,
this
obviously
sort of
she was trying to like obviously recreate what he was.
Yeah.
Before he
I just think she's powering him. Like she's powering his dead body.
Oh, but you think the Vision is still coming from the body, not from her?
I think because like I was saying this before in Infinity War, when they're trying to remove the stone from his head without killing him, throughout that movie, their whole theory is like, if we remove the stone like from Vision, there could still be a whole lot of Vision left in him. Like we don't have like maybe the stone isn't Vision, it's just powering him.
Why would he have all the amnesia then? Because then he'd just be normal Vision, right?
Yeah.
But he only remembers what Wanda
wants him to remember. Yeah, because he can't remember anything from before.
The stuff that Wanda's shutting out.
He literally said to when like he brings Agnes out of it, he's like, "What's an Avenger?" And it's just like Vision would obviously know who that is if it was like just him straight up.
Yeah, it's like some of the first people he met pretty much. So like, it's like that's why it's like she's created the Vision that she wanted, and because it's so smart and so Vision, it's questioning its surroundings, but it's still an entity of hers.
I love how they're going back to calling him the Vision because that's his name. His name is the Vision.
Oh yeah, he is too, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, this is episode 6 we're talking about, so we better talk about the biggest thing to come out of this episode was that we got a full episode of Evan. I keep saying Evan Peters as Quicksilver.
Yeah, that's you know what I found interesting. Even in the in like the opening credits for the sitcom, it said Quicksilver as Quicksilver.
Yeah,
like I thought.
Pietro Maximoff.
Oh, sorry,
as himself.
Right.
No,
right.
as himself.
In all of the titles, it's never the actors' names. It's always the character.
Sorry, the character. That's right. So I found it interesting that they chose to say that it was Pietro Maximoff as Quicksilver.
Yeah,
meaning that they weren't even being aware of the fact that they weren't aware of the fact that they had recast. Oh, that's exactly right. Yeah. The point remains that they're not aware that they've recast Quicksilver as the Quicksilver from X-Men. Yeah. They are like full on committing that this is
no. When the transmission comes up, Darcy says
but the people in the show.
In the show, right?
It's like Wanda isn't trying to find some sort of replacement for, for Pietro. She genuinely believes. I
love how like you get the moments of him just like being the goofy uncle, but then you get the most like when he's with, Wanda. He's like really pushing her for like answers, and it's like, no, you can trust me. Well, how do you do this?
When he's alone with Wanda, the way he talks is very antagonistic.
Yeah,
it's very.
It seems like he's fueling her to do more.
Yeah.
But I don't get because he was that's not in his character.
How are you doing all of this? Like, what? Like it was like just like you can trust me. Like I'm your brother.
Yeah, like he seems aware of what's going on. So it's like, but he's like casually.
See, like originally I thought it was just like someone like from obviously like the outside that's come in like as like more of an undercover person. But like the way he's talking to her, obviously like
I love him in this show, by the way.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
Yeah,
you know what I'm not vibing in the show. Sorry, you finish your thought on.
I was going to talk how I like the quick kick-ass reference. Where because both Quicksilvers from X-Men and Marvel were in Kick-Ass. One of them being Kick-Ass, another one just being one of Kick-Ass's friends in the original Kick-Ass movie. Both those actors were in Kick-Ass. So when the little kid, one of her sons, goes, "Oh, Kick-Ass," when he's talking to her, she takes him and she goes, "Kick-Ass." So I don't know if that's just like a cheeky little reference.
True, it might be. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not vibing with the character of Darcy. I just don't like the sense of humor. I feel like it doesn't fit in.
I don't like her at all in Thor 1 and 2 because that's where she's from. I'm not sure if anyone remembers. I tolerate her more in this, and I actually like her more in this because I think in Thor 1 and 2 she is the comic relief and she just comes out of nowhere and not much of what she says hits. But in this, she's now paired up with Randall Park, who was also the comic relief, and I think those two actually kind of.
I like Randall Park, and I liked her character in the first episode that she appears in Wandavision. But I just feel like lately she's just been, I feel like it's just sort of like cheap shots, I guess, of humor. She's just, everything she says just seems like some one-liner, and I just don't.
I mean, I guess that's that character rolling over. It's just like that's what she was in Thor, so I guess that's the personality they had for her. They're not going to like change her up completely.
But most of the characters in Marvel have some sort of substance anyway, even if they are the comic relief. I just feel like they're not really
Hey,
giving her
she
that.
fell in love with her intern
I don't.
in Thor: The Dark World.
I haven't. I don't think I've.
The hit
I don't
movie,
remember that.
Thor.
Yeah.
The best Marvel movie.
Something else we got, like
Never heard of
obviously we got it we got it with Vision ages ago, like when he walked through that door and he was his grey body, and then like we got it with Pietro like in that episode with like the gunshot wounds and he's all grey again. So it's like
I do like how they showed the recap at the beginning of this episode actually shows the footage from him from Age of Ultron getting shot.
Yeah.
And then obviously where he mentions in this one like he was shot like a chump in the streets. Because I got to watch these twice because I watched them and surprisingly my mum likes this show. Never watched a single Marvel thing in her life. But the first few episodes of the 50s era hooked
She
her.
just likes Bewitched.
Yeah. So like as
It's
this
probably
show's
that.
going on now.
Do you
Yeah.
understand what's happening? No.
You're like, Mum, this is a real show that aired.
Yeah.
Like, you can watch this for real.
But like as each episode goes, I can see her not liking it because it's removing.
It's talking about Marvel.
Yeah.
it's getting more Marvel.
But like she's like, I'll still watch the next week's episode. I'm like, you're gonna like it even less. Yeah.
Just get her the Bewitched box. She's just like loving it. Now this is television. Where has this been?
Mum, big fan of the first 4 episodes. Big fan.
slowly dying
Slowly
off now.
dying off though, but you know, this is now. I think they released stats today. They're saying this is now the most watched show at the moment.
Damn.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it wasn't at first because people weren't vibing with the first 3 episodes, but now it's like as of episode 5, I believe. So it's not even including last week's episode. It's the most watched show.
I had a different perspective because I came in like having seen all you guys
You
talk
were
about
like-
it. So straight away with the Bewitched stuff, I'm like, oh, where's the cracks?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, so maybe it was a bit more intriguing.
Yeah,
whereas
I
like
agree.
coming in completely
And
fresh,
I
you'd be
think
like, what the fuck?
You've got to batch watch 6, where we had to wait a week in between each one.
That's true. So
There's
I
definitely
cleaned it up in a few,
there's
yeah.
like definitely details I reckon I like forget about something small that happened in that episode that's come up again. Sort of.
But then again, it all kind of molds into one, and you focus on it less when you watch
Yeah.
it like that.
And
So
you were
there's
able
probably
to
bits I don't
breeze,
remember.
like, because people got really mad because, like, the first few, there was none of, like, the outside stuff. And people didn't like that. People
I
were
didn't
like,
really notice that. I didn't feel like I was stuck in
Yeah.
a show or anything, but it's because I just went straight through
So
it.
you were able
First
just to,
episodes are
like,
intriguing. Like,
smash that out.
Well, I can definitely see why people wouldn't like the first 3. Originally, when you mentioned that, I thought, well, why wouldn't people like the sitcom? It seems like a fun idea. But
'Cause-
watching it, even though I could batch watch 6, like you said,
Yeah.
and I could notice things in hindsight, like the helicopter. I thought that's going to come back later, and the boss at dinner, saying like, seriously, what is your story? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like that sort of stuff I picked up on. But having watched it, not knowing what's going to happen, I feel like the stakes are very low as well. You're not invested in the plot because you think, well, this sitcom is obviously not going to be sustainable. Like
Yeah.
this isn't going to be what it is. So the actual plot of the sitcom, I was like, I don't care.
I do love the
Yeah.
Magic Show episode, though, where Vision's just drunk. He's like, flourish.
That's funny that I like what you say that. I bet the whole facade at the beginning felt a lot longer and a lot more immersed in the facade they would have been than we would have been.
Exactly. Like I
Because they
thought,
watched an episode, had a whole week to think about the Bewitched episode, like, you know, like to think about it being like that and like what's going on.
well, we got given the first
Yeah.
2, so we got given the first
Yeah.
like 2 black and
Yeah.
white ones.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah. So
and
you-
it's like, here you go.
Yeah.
yeah, but
Time
even
to
so, like,
process
Episode
those
3
and
is
like
the
feel
first-
it. Yeah.
At the end of episode 3, Monica gets launched out, and then it ends with that, and that's
Yeah.
what we get.
well, that's it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
The
you
first
go.
3 episodes were sent to critics. Well, we got the first 2 first. So when they were reviewing it, they're like, oh, it's going to be great. And when everyone first watched these first 2 episodes where there's nothing from the outside,
Yeah.
people were like, nah.
yeah, I mean, I wasn't invested in the plot at all, really, except for those little tidbits
was
that
just
I'd pick
cool.
up. Based
I
on. It was cool. It was cool. I can, like I said though, not knowing that there was going to be something after it,
Yeah,
I
you
would have
would've-
gotten. It would have gotten old real fast
Yeah.
for me.
So yeah, WandaVision. We like WandaVision.
We like
do.
WandaVision.
All right, moving on, guys. There's big thing coming up. I can't play it for too long because we'll get copyrighted again. That's what we get. We got copyrighted last video because I played that for too long.
Okay.
Yeah. This week was GoldenEye. This is Alex watches all the James Bond movies, 1 a week. And I hate to say that if I'm going by the strict Bond universe, I can't watch Never Say Never Again, or I watch it later because that's not actually considered part of the thing.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not in my box.
So it's just Thunderball that's next then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the one I watched this week was Goldfinger. I kept going to say Goldeneye or Man with a Golden Gun. Too much gold. And a lot of die. And a lot
Gold
of
Member, isn't that one?
no,
That's Austin Powers.
and there's a lot of die. There's Live and Let Die, Die Another Day, No Time to Die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never say
A lot of people die.
Yeah, just a lot of die.
Yeah, is never say die one, or is that a?
Nah.
Am I making that up?
dying. Or there's never enough time. No time. Time is not
No
enough.
time. Yeah, there's a lot
Dying
of
is not
time.
enough.
There's a lot of dying.
Don't die again tomorrow.
Yeah.
It isn't enough today.
There's a lot of tomorrow too.
Yeah.
How about dying tomorrow evening instead?
Dying tomorrow again today.
When can I pen in your death next week?
So in this film, we're watching James Bond go up against Goldfinger, who is a gold smuggler, and he's got this big evil plan to basically rob Fort Knox of all their gold. And then you find out that he plans just to drop a bomb on it and make it radioactive so that they can't use gold for 100 years. So he will be the supplier of gold and his gold will go up in price.
Right. Yep.
So he's big. He's an evil man. He does evil things. He's got a sidekick, Pussy Galore, who has her flying circus.
Oh, Pussy Galore's the sidekick.
Yeah.
Right,
Not-
she's bad.
Well, she becomes good in the end because
Oh,
Bond
okay.
uses his power of seduction.
Of course.
Okay.
He just goes.
She'll turn good for Sean Connery.
Yeah.
I'll never get old him just impersonating.
Was that all he needs to say in the movie? She's like ready to kill him and go with the evil plot, and then she's like, "Pussy."
Yeah, she's his personal pilot, Goldfinger. He's got a name, I don't remember. They just call him Goldfinger. This one, going back and looking at the trivia after watching it, a lot of things I picked up in this one, I didn't pick up. The trivia made me realize that this one was bring on the format of future James Bond movies where, he had the Bond girl, the villain has a henchman, and the gadgets, the car, the Bond song. Like, it brought in all of this. This is the first time Shaken Not Stirred's mentioned.
So pretty much all the things you can associate with a Bond film
this
comes in
is
with
the
this
one that
introduces
brought in,
a lot of
introduces
things,
a lot of the Bond tropes. And this is my favorite one so far, I should say. They keep getting better. I do have this one the same as From Russia with Love because I think they're both really good, but I would rather watch Goldfinger more. I just thought it was more of an interesting. I thought From Russia, was it From Russia with Love? Yeah, it was a bit too convoluted, a little bit. Where
Yeah,
this
even
is
you
more,
trying to explain it.
yeah,
was a
it's
bit-
hard to explain that movie. Basically, it's just about Spectre pinning up against making Russia and America look stupid. And I think what really helped with this one was that we got a break from Spectre. Like, there's the first two.
So where even the first one was Spectre.
Yeah, so the first two had big Spectre ties. This one, we get a break from that. It's just a new villain that he gets sent after. And it was a really good movie. Really enjoyed this one. Like the Bond girls. This is the one where obviously Chris mentioned a few weeks ago where basically there's a character called Dink. It's like opening of the movie. Character called Dink, who's like Bond's current girlfriend at the time. He goes through 3 women in this film. Yeah, he
gets around.
Yeah, so I think we're up to 7 now in 3
Third
films.
movie, 7th girl. Keep that count.
Yeah.
yeah.
So like the first woman of this movie, her name's Dink, and like this guy walks up to him. He's like, "We need to talk, Bond." And Bond's like, "Oh, meet Dink." Dink said goodbye to him, and she's like, "Oh," and he goes, "Man talk," and slaps her on the butt.
What the hell is
physically
Dink?
turns her
What
around.
is that
with his
name?
hands
That's her name.
first.
That isn't a
Yeah,
name.
he turns her
He
around,
physically turns her around.
Slaps her
slaps her on the bum,
points her away.
and gives her a little tap to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then this one also introduced, like I said, the Bond songs. Got the Goldfinger song, which was really good, and then the whole idea. I mean, the other ones had the intro credits, but like they all just were with score. Like the first one had the old school James Bond score. Like that's not it. That one. And
I wish it was the other one.
Yeah, history would have been different.
So yeah, this is really good. Excited to see how they keep going. I think next is Thunderball, which we get back into more Spectre. So yeah,
Okay.
that was
That's
my
look forward to.
Bond. Any questions for Bond so far?
No,
we like
not
James
yet.
Bond.
We like James Bond.
I kind of want to go back and watch like a couple of these ones, like especially the ones that you say like are actually like fairly decent.
Well,
So
like the Sean Connery ones, I kind of have a small through storyline at the moment, which is good. They're all like, especially, well, this one was like a nice little break, but especially the first two was Spectre, and I'm expecting the third one he's in that brings back Spectre will also be like along the lines of continuing that story. But it was, as of now, it was a nice little break from all the Spectre stuff and having a new villain.
But I know what you mean. Like, I want to maybe go back and watch some of these older ones. But at the same time, I'm thinking about what's the newer gold one that's awesome?
Goldeneye.
GoldenEye, yeah. So I think about like GoldenEye and it's like, oh, some of those newer ones are so fucking good. Like,
Well, I haven't
I
seen-
can't wait to just like
Like
watch
I've
them,
never like Alex. I've never seen like the real old ones. So
Yeah.
like I kind of want to like watch Golden Finger. It's like when he like finds one of like the one that's like good watch. Like, don't have to watch all the rest. Just watch this one. I'll jump on it.
Get Alex to do the due diligence.
Well, I'm
for you.
also adding. I'm keeping a list of my rankings of them as I go along.
Yep.
So every time I watch one, I'll add it to the list.
So far it's 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the game better as I go along. I have a feeling it's going to stop with Thunderbolt. I feel like there's a reason why Sean Connery wanted to remake it.
Yeah, there's a reason why they remade the exact movie again.
This one's also the one where, like I said in the first episode, I'm waiting for the one where he's laying on the table and the laser's slowly going closer.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was this one. This one's in it. Yeah.
Even I know that scene. Like, that's a very iconic.
Oh, and The
This is
Simpsons. There was yeah, classic.
But you said he doesn't even get out of it in the same way. He was like,
No, he just talks
I
his way
have
out of it.
information.
Yeah, he's like, I know too much.
I know too much.
So yeah, that. And he goes, my colleagues know too much. You need to be alive. So yeah, good movie. Really enjoyed it. Can't wait for the next one.
Cool.
There we go.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. Wow.
Whoa.
That's that. I feel like I just need that. Steph, moving on from my action franchise, is your action franchise this time?
Yeah.
If
We're
you
going
don't
to get copyrighted
recognize,
for that too.
Yeah, I was about to
if
say.
you don't recognize the music, it's Mission Impossible. This is my favorite action movie franchise there is. Just Fast and Furious is a little bit under. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so you've never seen any of these before.
No, none of them.
Do you like Tom Cruise in general?
Not particularly.
We love Tom
Okay,
Cruise.
we do like
I know
This
you
is
both
a
love
Tom
Tom
Cruise
Cruise.
only
This is a
podcast.
Tom Cruise
actually.
fan.
I
As of
like
from this
him-
point onwards, it's
I
only
like
Tom
him in
Cruise.
Risky Business. I like him in Rain Man and Top Gun.
Bet you love him in
That's
Rock
it.
of Ages.
I haven't seen
As
Rock
long
of
as Top
Ages.
Gun gets a mention.
Never seen.
I
Top
haven't
Gun.
seen the You Can't Handle the Truth one either. He's in that, isn't he?
Oh, A Few Good Men. Watched
Yeah.
that for the first
I was going
time.
to say 12
watched that
Angry Men.
not
I'm like,
long
that's
ago.
not right.
So good.
Ooh,
I haven't seen that. So I just think he's a...
We love Tom Cruise.
I
we
think
like
he's,
Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
We very
like I
much
said,
do.
I've liked
We
him
like
in like 3
Scientology.
movies. So yeah, I just think he's a little strange, and I've just never really gotten into his whole thing, his whole,
I just love the
whole action
man's.
vibe.
Also, congratulations this week. We are all mics are up the right way this week, guys.
It's because
Oh,
Steph
well
wasn't
done.
the one that set it up.
You guys
Just
haven't
noticed that. No, you're
Plugged
good.
in your cables though. You haven't fixed them to the stand.
Who set up the
I
cables?
have definitely.
The top one.
I have. He hasn't. Anyway,
Oh,
Steph
you had to
says-
bring it to a loud, didn't
Sorry.
you?
Anyway,
Steph talks about one thing and Alex immediately diverts it to microphone chat.
So this is your first Mission Impossible. Now,
first one.
with this one, this is one that I definitely watched, but this is when I go to rewatch Mission Impossible, I tend to skip the first 2.
Yeah, I think this movie is like a time capsule. I think it's pretty of its time.
It's good.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a good spy movie. That's what it is.
It's
Okay.
an
like,
okay spy movie.
Like it's a good spy movie.
It's right.
good.
Whatever. Anyway,
It's the start that we needed.
Yeah, look, I just think that, I just didn't really get invested in the plot all that much. I thought it
You
was
wait.
I feel like it was the plot was a little convoluted.
Well, welcome to spy movies.
No, but like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit daft, but
Maybe.
probably I'm a bit daft.
So what did you understand? The knock list?
It's not that I didn't understand. I did understand it, but I just thought like, so for instance, at the beginning, I was like, right, they bring in all these big stars.
Big star.
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, star. That's him.
And John Voight.
Yeah, but he's like
Anyway,
he's in the rest of the film.
They kill off half of the stars, and then I was
Star.
just like, they killed off half of them. They killed
off the star. Yes.
and then
And
I
you're
was
left with
like,
Tom Cruise running around with some lady.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what is this chick doing with John Voight as her like? I was like, what is she married to him? I was shocked
Yeah.
about that.
Aye.
And then and then just like the idea of it was a trick. And then they were tricking Tom Cruise, and then Tom Cruise was the bad guy. Like they thought that they had to be fearful of him. So then he went to the guys that they thought was bad. And I was just like, what the hell is going on?
So in this movie, I can explain this movie better.
Yeah, please do. So this,
Thank
So
you.
I haven't
this
seen
is-
the early
So
one.
this is Mission Impossible 1, the very first one that Tom Cruise and his production company wanted to make. You know, he was a big reason this got made. He wanted to make this. Basically, in this one, you start off with your old-fashioned Mission Impossible thing where you got the team, they're doing their thing, and then the mission goes wrong, and pretty much everyone on the team gets wiped out, but Tom Cruise and this one lady, Emilia Estevez, gets killed by the elevator.
Poor
And,
Emilio.
in an uncredited role, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emilia Estevez. He's in it for a bit. He's in it for about 15 minutes, I'd say. And
He's a tech guy.
He's a tech hacker guy, and he gets killed.
So the guy before Simon.
Yeah. So basically, they all die, except for Tom Cruise and this one lady, and then the CIA and IMF think that Tom Cruise was the traitor and that he turned against his team, and Tom Cruise just wants to know who the traitor is. So he goes to the people who hired the traitor, he suspects hired the traitor, Max.
Yeah,
and
Max.
he's like,
I was like, Jim? No, that's not right.
Jim, no, Max, and he's like, oh, he's a little bit convoluted.
Yeah.
And he's basically like, I can get you, because they were after the knock list, which is like a
list of all the
agents, their locations, where they're working, and their real identities. And that's what they're after. And they didn't get it. And he's like, I can get it for you for a price, and you got to tell me who the traitor on the team was. That's the deal he makes with them.
So he's going to betray the CIA in order to find out the guy who was meant to betray the CIA.
Yeah.
So he gets paid doing
more
it too.
agents killed.
Yeah, but so then he recruits Jean, what's his name? The French guy from Pink Panther.
Oh, yeah. The guy from the Pink Panther.
Yeah. And do you know who else is in this movie? Yuri, the trainer who trains from the Pink Panther.
Oh, is he? I didn't recognize.
He plays the CIA guy, the main head of the CIA.
Yeah.
Anyone watch the Pink Panther with Steve Martin?
I love it, but I don't remember.
No, very long time ago.
Yuri, the trainer who trains.
I was trying to determine if you meant the actual Pink
No,
Panther.
I'm talking about I am talking about the actual Pink Panther.
Yeah, we will not. Peter Sellers is rolling over in his grave.
So yeah, basically he just goes, hey, I can get you this. He recruits Ving Rhames, and this other guy. They break into the CIA and steal it, which is a cool scene. You can't say that scene's not cool.
But they do the whole the classic Mission Impossible. Yeah, that was. I was like, I recognize this.
That's so tense. That
Like
scene.
dangling between the lasers?
No, like hanging from the roof, can't touch the ground.
Yeah, and then there was a rat. That was a bit of a.
As soon as when I was watching, it's like, oh, she's gonna hate this.
Is that in the second one?
First one.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. I thought we were talking about the second one.
No,
that looks like a 2.
My one looks like a 2 there.
Oh, that's a 1? Oh, what? Okay, good. This whole thing, I was like, this sounds like the first one. I'm a bit confused. Like, literally.
Get ready for Mission Impossible 2 the next time you're on.
Yeah, I've heard that's going to be a struggle.
That one's bad.
Okay.
So yeah, basically.
You go.
Yeah, and then, at the end, it all works out for Tom.
Yeah.
He clears his name, finds out who the traitor was. Beers all around.
Yeah.
I just found the plot to be a little convoluted for what I thought was not going to, I thought it was a Tom Cruise movie. I didn't think his movies got very complicated.
Oh, you wait till Mission Impossible 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're the best ones.
Get on board with his energy.
I have heard that it's uphill from after 2.
From 2, it's just like, we don't stop.
Yeah.
All right. So I have that to look forward
is
to.
a masterpiece. That's all we need to
But
say.
you got to be prepared. You got to respect the man because he does all of his own stunts.
Yes, I do respect him for that.
Obviously, in the first one, he didn't jump off that exploding helicopter.
No, I had a feeling.
So yeah.
But yeah, we've all seen the clips of him like breaking an ankle or the hanging onto the plane. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Each movie, he just like amps up.
I do respect
He outdoes himself. Like
He
learning how to
climbed-
fly a helicopter.
The hanging onto
illegally
the plane.
flying the helicopter in the end because he knew how to fly a helicopter, he just didn't have a license.
Yeah.
So
I just love
I didn't know that part.
the clip of them filming him hanging off the
plane in 5.
C-31, whatever it is.
And him climbing the Burj Khalifa.
But like the filming of that, they show the take. Like they literally hook him up. And if he breaks his wrist or something, he's got to hang on for the entire... Well, he's strapped on, obviously, by his hands. But, it's still by his hands.
If he lets go, he's going to hurt because he's just going to slam against the plane.
He's attached, but it's by his hands. He's in pain. It's not comfortable. And he could easily break something, and he's stuck.
But,
they got to fly around
so much
and
more.
land again
And
while he's hanging on.
Sorry, we're just talking about all these movies now.
Yeah.
But when you get to the later films, he's doing his motorbike chases and his car chases, and they go to such an effort to show that's him driving.
Yeah.
Because it adds so much more to the experience when you can see the actor in the car driving because you go, this is real. Like instead of just like seeing outward shots.
A very tinted window.
So yeah.
Yeah, I just think that I can see the appeal for someone who would like.
Look, I was happy with a 3-star rating for the first movie.
I gave it 3. Okay.
I was happy with a 3-star for the first movie.
3. Just above average.
I give the first one, I think, a 3 or a 3.5.
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand as well that I don't really go for action films, especially films that are majorly focused. You go for the action. You know what I mean? So it was quite generous then, I suppose, for the first one. But yeah, knowing that it goes up from here, I'm excited. I'm intrigued.
Not from here.
Sorry.
We're going to go down, then we go up. It's like a roller coaster.
You got to knock it down before you build it up.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm not looking forward to number 2 then.
Yeah, we've still got another tunnel to go through before we get to the light.
Great.
We've got the entire Tom Cruise tunnel to go down. There's lots of films.
I'm pretty sure the next one was filmed in Australia as well.
Yeah.
Really?
You got to get on board with this guy. I was trying to find the clip. He's on Oprah and he's going crazy.
Yeah.
He jumps on the couch.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
so you have
mind-
seen
yeah,
that. I was
yeah.
trying to find a good clip of it.
I have seen,
Scary movie
well.
4 when they
They make fun of that.
and
yeah.
like he breaks Oprah's hands. It's so
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny guy. I think he's a funny guy.
It's a funny guy.
Yeah, he
I don't
watches
think he
a
means
movie
to
a
be
day.
funny sometimes, but
He claims he watches a movie a day.
Man knows movies.
He loves them. He fucking loves them.
Yeah.
I mean, you heard his rant on the
On that movie set.
on the set.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that was our Mission Impossible segment. I'm not going to play the music again because we'll get copyrighted.
yeah, big time.
Bum 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 bum
Bum, bum, bum.
bum bum. Okay.
Now, Chris, do you have an opinion you want to share?
I got a small opinion.
You love Stardust.
Do you want your music for a second?
I was gonna bring it in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Okay. Well, there's a director that I really like. Alex,
We
you
all
like
love.
him too, and Alex remembers his name.
Yeah, Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn. Okay. Now,
Director of one of my probably my favorite superhero films.
one of the movies
And
that
director of
got
one of my
me
favorite films.
excited and passionate about film, literally, Kick-Ass. Like, I saw it at the cinema,
Kick-Ass.
blown away as a 15-year-old or
Kick-Ass?
something.
No.
It's like the perfect. And do you know what's so good about it? It came out. It makes fun of superhero movies, but it came out before they were even big.
Yeah. Well, it's...
It makes fun
Yeah.
of comics. That's what.
Yeah. It's like taking the genre not too seriously, but seriously enough. It's
Yeah.
it's,
I
it's
wasn't
great
allowed
movie.
to
Yeah.
watch it as a child.
It's so. Neither
And
was
Nicolas
Chloe,
Cage, dude.
Neither was Chloe Grace Moretz. She was in it.
Anyway, yeah, we love Kick-Ass. We love Kick-Ass. We love Kingsman.
Love Kingsman.
We love Kingsman. A few other movies he's made. Great.
Love X-Men First
Yeah.
Class.
So Kingsman,
Didn't do that one.
yeah, as I was saying, Alex, Kick-Ass was his second directing, producing, and writing debut. All the three. His first one was Stardust.
Is this a David Bowie film? Can I just ask? off the bat?
There is another
That's
movie
Labyrinth.
called Stardust.
I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
Labyrinth.
There is a David Bowie biopic called Stardust, I think, but that's newer. Anyway, this one is a fantasy movie, and I remember seeing this when I was little. It was like, I guess it's when it came out, 2004 or something. Alex will correct me. Or he doesn't know this one, which, why should he? Anyway, I remember as a kid it
I'm
being
going to say
on,
2006.
on a plane or at Osh or something
I'm gonna
after
find
school care, and
Google
check.
Stardust.
Anyway,
2006.
I could never get into it. I was always like, what the hell is this movie? When I was little, whatever. Tried to watch it. I got a bit confused
2007.
by... None of you have seen it, right?
No.
I got
I've
a
seen
bit
like-
confused at the segment between the title sequence
And the
credits. Yeah.
So almost the entire thing.
Yeah, almost.
Bar the things that have words.
Almost. It's so
The words
weird.
made sense.
I didn't finish it. So
Yeah.
that again, I didn't even get to what's Robert De Niro. I
De Niro
I
in
didn't
it?
get to De Niro.
Oh no.
I feel like this movie's got a good cast.
De Niro plays some big role in it. I didn't get to him. I was like, I think a quarter in. I was just like,
this?
I could not follow. What the heck?
It's disappointing.
It's
hearing
so
this.
weird. It's just like it takes so long to get going.
You know, it's got 7.6 out of 10 on
Dude,
IMDb.
Look,
check its Rotten Tomatoes.
watch
I feel
it.
like it's got a 76 on Rotten Tomatoes.
76.
Yeah. When it's
I can remember the Rotten Tomatoes.
it
but
just
not the
doesn't
date
get going.
The movie came out.
Look, I will try and watch the whole thing and get back
And get
to
back
you,
to us?
all right? But it just doesn't start. And when it
Really?
starts, I'm like, what the hell
This
is going on?
cast is cool.
Yeah, just read it out.
All right.
Claire Danes, Charlie Cox, don't know who that is. Michelle Pfeiffer,
Charlie
Robert
Cox
De
is
Niro.
Daredevil.
I don't watch Daredevil. Robert De Niro, Sienna Miller, Henry Cavill, Mark Strong.
But I mean, if I could just, Alex, so it starts off with you're in a town, there's a wall,
I'm already bored.
and on the other side of the wall is a magical land.
Like Narnia.
Kind of, but it doesn't
Personal wardrobe.
explain anything like this. So they're just in England, and
Right.
they're in a town, and there's a wall.
Right.
I don't know if this wall extends like
How
forever
far?
to
It's just-
both horizons, or anyway. There's only one hole in this wall, and it happens to be where this village is, and this kid's dad crosses it, and that's how the kid comes to be. Anyway, and then the kid grows up, and we're following the kid. So he's from the other side of the wall.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is this an adult fantasy? or
Oh, so
kids
the
fantasy?
dad goes into the wall, has
Adult?
the kid
yes, when he's
in
young,
the land,
in
and
the
then
land,
the kid from the land comes
the
back.
kid gets
into real
sent to the wall and dropped off at the wall 9 months later.
What? So most of the movie's not sent in the land.
Okay. So the kid, we don't know much about the other land. Just that the guy went over, he had sex, and then 9 months later, a kid rocked up at the wall and got brung to the man.
Did he have horns
And he
or
rose the
anything
kid
at least?
as a single father. Huh?
Do you have horns or something at least?
No, they're all normal human beings at this point, except the girl he slept with over the wall was a prisoner of a witch. So that's why they couldn't have like a romance, and they just left.
Is
and
this
went their
all in the
separate ways.
first quarter of the film?
This is like the first minute.
Okay.
That's a lot.
This is just the intro. Yeah. So then we're with the kid. He's older, and he's going for a girl who's engaged to be married, and like
As we all do.
doesn't like kind of likes him as a funny friend, but clearly doesn't like him romantically. And he's like, "But I'm gonna marry you." And she's like, "Oh, you're so nice, but you know, you're
we
so
will be
nice."
together. You're
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
Why
you
are
know,
you so funny?
you know the thing. Yeah, she's like, "You're so lovely," but she's not. She doesn't see him as a
Classic Jordan.
as an option. Yeah. Anyway, and he's like, There's a falling star that we see, which comes from this completely disconnected story of a king who gets a jewel, and yeah, I know. And he says to his sons, whoever turns this jewel red has royal blood. And he throws it into the sky, and it hits a star, and the star falls to Earth. Okay.
So the jewel doesn't fall to Earth. The star
With the
does.
jewel. The star, and you don't know that this is what's happening, because it just shows the jewel go up, hit something, and fly back to Earth.
Now,
You
this
think
isn't
it's
like
just the jewel.
This isn't how the village or the magical land was created. This
No,
is
this
happening-
is going on. So
This is happening like
This is
where we're
separate.
at.
It's happening adjacent to.
So the kid's having his little picnic with the girl who doesn't like him, who's engaged to be married.
That's what you'll do.
And then it cuts to the king throwing the thing, the star, and then we cut back to the picnic. Oh, star, shooting star. So that's how that ties in.
Does he make a wish that he marries her?
No. He says, "I'm going to get you that star, and I'm going to bring it
Dust.
back." And she says, "If you do that in 1 week, I'll marry you instead of the guy in a week." But it's clearly, obviously not the case. And because why would she just be like, yeah, she's clearly not that. That's clearly not a legitimate contract.
She's just trying to get rid of him for
Yeah,
a week.
exactly. So let's just say he gets to the star, and it's a woman.
All right,
star's a
forget it. You
girl.
lost me.
And the girl was like, "I was just chilling in the sky, and I got hit, and now I'm on Earth. Who are you? I'm a star."
Is she British?
A bit. No, I don't know
Did
if
she
she's
write?
British.
Did he write this as well?
Yeah, he wrote this.
You sounded very like Will from
Well,
In Between.
anyway, that's what
No, you're
she's
gonna have
like.
to
She's
bet-
like, "I'm a
I'm
star."
actually
And
British.
all right, so the guy, he's not like confused, asks,
He
like,
just goes along
"Are
with
you
it."
a person? Are you a star?" No. He instantly puts a chain on her and captures her immediately and says, "You're coming with me. I'm giving you to Victoria." This is the girl. I think that's her name. What? You just kidnapped her? He doesn't know anything about it. Like, I'm thinking of the logistics. Like, is she a human? Like,
Yeah.
how is she? Is it a star turned into a human because she's on Earth? How is she a star?
Like,
What
he
sort
could-
of entity
Yeah,
are you?
he doesn't question. Oh, am I just kidding? Is she going to be my slave now?
For all
Am I
he
going to kidnap
knows-
her forever?
For all he knows, she could just be high on bath salts and just like.
Anything. He doesn't know anything, and he's immediately like, "Well, I'm just capturing you," and he puts a chain on her and pulls her along.
I
And
can't.
I think eventually they make friends, and she probably ends up the actual romantic interest. I'm
But that's
sure.
as far as you
But
got.
that's as far as I got. I'm just like,
All right, I want to watch it. I got to watch
What
it.
you need to do every week is only small
Yeah,
snippets.
watch
Alright.
watch the next 10 minutes next week.
I'll start
And
back
then-
at the bit when he immediately imprisons.
Yeah,
this-
and
it's
then-
really brutal. She's like, "Huh?" And he's like, "You're coming with me."
Next,
give us
like,
the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
next 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, go
Okay.
15 and then give us the next 15.
Oh no, because after that they bring in a evil witch character.
Okay, that's enough of that now.
So this is the thing. We've got like four
no,
different,
enough of this
So,
nonsense.
four
Alex,
different
what
stories.
did you want to talk about?
So right after this, we bring in a brand new witch character who's evil and also wants the star.
Who's
And
she
she
played by?
embarks. I don't know, but it's an old woman. She becomes young again, and she's like to her witch friends, "I'm going to find the star and make us all young." And she embarks. So obviously she's going to be a problem, an antagonist, and she embarks to find the star about the same time he
Is
does.
the star's name Stardust?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. The star's a woman who he immediately
She pretty?
kidnaps. So
Is she pretty?
She's a star.
Yeah, she's
she has
pretty.
to be.
I'd expect the star.
she's
to be
prettier than the.
Is she Claire
the other
Danes? Is
girl.
Claire Danes a star? Juliet from Romeo and Juliet.
Homeland.
No,
Jane
that.
Homeland.
Yeah, I think that is the star actually.
Oh, it would be too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claire Danes.
What's wrong with Claire
She didn't
Danes?
get along with DiCaprio on set.
Oh, didn't
Um,
she?
Juliet, no.
But yeah,
Um,
that's I have
Stardust.
got nothing more to
Sucks
say.
balls,
I
apparently.
don't get it. I need to actually finish it.
I'm excited to.
If Steph watches it and then maybe I finish it and then we can.
Oh, Steph gets to watch. What if we all watch? Like, I watch the next 15, then I come back and recap it. Then Mike will go watch the next 15. And we just keep going off our recaps.
Makes the same
So
amount
we
of
can,
sense.
we can only go off of what
Yeah, we can only
see.
watch. Like, we don't get to watch the full thing. Everyone watches a snippet, and then
Yeah.
we got to like relay what happened.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Split the movie 4 ways.
All right. My thing's quick. It's just a funny little antidote. So like
antidote.
Antidote?
Anecdote.
an antidote.
If there's
we
a
live in a COVID
funny
world.
antidote to the fucking shitty Stardust conversation we just had,
We
let's
live
do
in a
that.
COVID world. We need the antidote.
Oh god.
Nah, anecdote.
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 There's only
Anecdote.
one T.
Leave me alone.
Alex tells an anecdote.
Yeah, thank you.
Here we
So
go.
Monday night, came home from basketball, played a bit of PlayStation 5 with my mate, and then about 11:30 went to bed, and I was like, what's on free-to-air TV? And off the hype, because the Snyder Cut's coming out, Seven Mate were playing Batman v Superman It was towards the end, 11:30 at night. It's the scene. I get in the best part where the fight happens. So
I haven't seen this movie. by
Have
the way.
you seen it?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I saw it
Like
with
the
you.
fight's happening with him and Batman. I saw it with Planty.
I wonder how Batman's going to win that fight.
yeah,
Superman.
exactly.
What's Superman's weakness?
So like obviously we know after the fight, after they have their fight, it's not over because they got to go fight Doomsday, and then they got to do that.
Yeah.
And we all know at the end Superman dies. At the end of Batman v Superman, yeah.
Yes.
Get with the times. all
I
right.
didn't remember that, but
So Superman dies, and this might jog your memory. The last frames of the film is like it's the dirt rising slowly from his coffin to show that he's not dead, guys.
Oh.
It's like a real close in Zack Snyder style. They're playing the Man of Steel theme that I fucking love. It's like really kind of emotional, and like it pans into the dirt, and the dirt slowly rises. End of the movie. Well, I didn't realize 7 Mate and these free-to-air channels, they don't keep the credits anymore with films.
No.
So like as soon as the movie's over, bang, what's on next? After Batman v Superman was Mortal Kombat. You know, the movie?
the 90s one?
The 90s one. Never seen it before. So we have this really emotional scene where it pushes in, the dirt rises, and then the movie ends, and then all you hear is dun 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 dun, dun Mortal Kombat. I'd never been thrown more for a loop by watching something in my life. I was just like, oh, Superman's dead, but there's hope. And then bang, Mortal Kombat.
He's like, I'm gonna sleep alright tonight.
That was
Yeah,
like
that's
insane.
beautiful.
And then like I watched the first 10 minutes of Mortal Kombat and I turned it off. I was like, I'm not watching this shit.
That
So
is
yeah,
fair.
that's my little story.
Thank you, Alex.
That
Do we
was
like
quite enjoyable.
I thought that was
That's
fun.
not where I thought that was going.
That was a good anecdote.
Yeah, thank you guys. Well, now to move on. I was just talking. Michael, you should be able to do this for me.
Should I?
Is this where we're
Don't
headed?
jump the gun.
Yeah, that's where we're heading.
Cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the show that we all love. It's the trailer game. For those who have not watched the trailer game before, basically I'm going to play the sound of a trailer. I'm going to play it until it ends, or unless someone buzzes in to give a guess. Each of the contestants have one guess each. Unless all the other contestants have used their guess, then they can buzz in and go for a second time. But that's not until everyone's had one answer. Do we all agree?
Yes.
I think that's the first time I've nailed the rules.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
beautiful.
Thank you. All right. If you're right, you'll hear. If you're wrong, you'll hear.
I'm so nervous.
Are we?
Yeah, I'm getting really nervous. The
Alright.
stakes are
I
high.
was just
Michael's
gonna say,
winning. That
you
can't
got to
be.
get... Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
You got to get that on the soundboard, but leave in the bit where you're like, I think I just nailed the rules.
All right. Here's trailer one, everyone. I can't remember. This one's got a little clip of the little 5 seconds. It might be boring, but let's go. It does.
I've always believed that destiny chooses our path in life.
Here is your sidekick.
And here is your pinky. You are destined for...
Destined for what? I didn't quite hear that last part.
Is this Megamind? Heck yeah.
Never mind.
That's a
was on
good
it, but I was-
guess.
I needed to confirm.
I was thrown. I was like, the hell is going on?
You're a Megamind this week. Why not?
Not bad.
Steph, you are now on 6.
I'm coming for you.
So Michael on 8, Chris on
He's
7,
up.
Steph on 6.
Gotcha.
All right, trailer 2. Now these rest are just going to be good luck.
Oh dear.
Hello.
Want to have a little fun?
Who's this?
Do you like scary movies?
Scary movie?
Damn. I thought someone's going to go Scream
I
before
was
Scary
about to.
Movie.
I was like Scream, and then I was like, this is a parody of Scream.
Yeah.
And then I didn't
Damn.
get further
All right.
than that.
Steph on 7, Michael on 8, Chris on 7.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
Oh,
She
I
actually
was-
is going to get all
I
three.
was really hoping no one got that so quickly.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint.
That's all right. It's all right. The game's made to win. All right, we ready for the last one? Good luck.
Good morning.
That's me, Millie. Ordinary, boring Millie.
I love your dress. I think I saw it at Discount Bonanza.
Okay, so I was never the most popular,
Homecoming's this weekend.
Booker is gonna be at the dance.
and boys never really noticed me. Honestly, if this was a horror movie, I'd be one of the first ones to get killed.
Cue the creepy dude in the mask.
Like I said,
Is that Happy Death Day?
God, we have to go all the way. We have to start again.
That's funny.
Wait,
I was
can I
thinking
g-
that.
I'll
but
guess.
I didn't know.
Oh no, wait. I feel like I'm thinking of the wrong movie. Can I take back my guess?
Yeah, you can. You haven't said anything.
I changed my mind.
Oh, we're gonna go again?
Yep. Oh God.
Was there much more to it before?
That's me, Millie. Ordinary, boring Millie.
I love your
Seen
dress.
this movie.
I think I saw it at Discount Bonanza.
Okay, so I was never the most popular,
Homecoming's this weekend.
Booker is gonna be at the dance.
and boys never really noticed me. Honestly, if this was a horror movie, I'd be one of the first ones to get killed.
Cue the creepy dude in the mask.
Like I said. But actually, it turns out
Where am I?
I didn't get killed.
Oh my god, why do I sound like that?
I woke up in the killer's body.
What's it called?
Butcher strikes again.
Yeah.
Don't freak out.
You're black! I'm gay! We are so dead!
Will you stop? It's me, it's Millie. Hail, Blissfield, high, feel our glory and our might.
I feel like I remember the trailer. I have no idea what it's called.
I can't remember what it's
And
called.
not only is that psycho wearing my body, he's killing it.
He's like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Who knows how many of our friends he's gonna kill?
Are you sure this is safe? No.
I can't remember what it's
Should we
called.
just stop?
I know what the movie is. It's
Is
the
it Rob Schneider, the hot chick?
It's
it
the
just the
Vince
same plot?
Vaughn movie where they swap the Freaky Friday one where she swaps with the
Yeah.
high schooler. But I can't remember what it's called.
All right. Are we all conceding?
Yep, I have to concede.
And he's a serial killer or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Everyone, that was Universal Pictures Freaky, out now
Oh,
on
for
Blu-ray and
goodness
DVD.
sake.
It's called Freaky.
Came out today on Blu-ray and DVD.
God damn it.
That was just a plug for the movie.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Universal, I got you.
Damn
Rob
it.
Schneider did
I
it
said
better.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, you haven't seen First of all, Jack Black did it better.
Oh, actually, yeah. Jack Black does it amazingly.
Vince Vaughn does it very well as well.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I watched Freaky today. Rewatched it today. Good movie. Everyone should watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, that's the first one no one's got. So
Yeah.
yay
Hey,
me. And everyone, it's closing time.
that's it.
That is really sad.
This has been Millennial Movie Talk, keeping it at 47 minutes. We're doing good.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I like us.
Yeah.
Keep
And
it
I
short.
thought we went on too long about Stardust.
Yeah,
but-
me too.
Haven't even seen
well,
it.
no, not about Stardust.
Barely
I just
scratched the
thought.
surface.
Yeah. Well, much more of
If
that
you
to
want to
come.
hear more of our Stardust opinions, hit the follow, hit the subscribe button. We'll be talking about it more next week, I assume.
Yeah, next
Yeah.
15 minutes.
We're going to become exclusively a Stardust podcast, I guess.
Just
Yeah.
go the whole hog. I'll watch it if you watch it. And
No,
we can-
Whole
we're
hog.
only watching segments.
Yeah,
We're
well,
gonna
I'm
watch
not
segments.
watching
I
the,
just let you know-
the middle 15 minutes.
can
of
watch the
Stardust.
start.
Chris
What
is
I
gonna send us
explained
the
to you is
time code.
literally the first 15 minutes. I'm like, I think it just took half an hour.
We didn't get to talk about the Justice League trailer coming out, but it looks cool and I'm excited for it. So everyone get excited for that. Can't wait to watch it when it comes out. I'm sure I'll talk all about it. So yeah, we're saying that. Please remember to check us out on everything we do on our social medias, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, all of them. Apple Podcasts, leave us a review. Chris, am I missing something? Is there something we want the audience to do? I haven't mentioned this
Oh, well,
week.
they got to add Michael on Facebook.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah, please,
we're gonna add
really,
Michael on
please do.
Facebook.
Please add Michael.
I'm really desperate for friends.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: we're gonna it's gonna get to the point where we are going to threaten the show against the audience now.
Yeah.
So we won't do the show if they don't add Michael on Facebook.
If you want to,
If
see
you
more
want to see
episodes.
Michael, you have to add him on Facebook.
yeah.
It's our way of phasing out Michael.
We need to get a live friend count. for
Yeah.
Michael in the background. It's just
Well,
on 0.
it's 0.
Why, sometimes it might go up to 1 and we're all excited. And then
Which is like everyone. Let's look at the
They
live
realise
count.
who it
Like,
is.
Yeah.
like you know how Keemstar had on his desk his live subscriber count.
Yeah.
We need one for Michael's friends.
You know what
yeah.
that one is? It's you trolling me.
It's just you see one, then you see it go, and you see one.
yeah,
It's just you two
it's
just
me
going
in the background.
quick.
Chris is in the yeah. So please make sure, and let's wrap it up before we get to 50 because we talked too long for the outro. So
We did.
as always, I'm Alex,
I'm Michael.
I'm Steph.
I'm Christian.
and we can't get this right, but we're out of here.